Okay guys, to be able to do this you have to have one of these, a low profile motorcycle floor jack, because your rear tire has to be off the ground. So what we did is we took the spark plugs out, and you see I have two thin pieces of paper over the spark plug holes. Now I'm going to rotate the wheel. I'm going to see which one of those pops up. Oh, I have to also, I forgot, I have to put the bike in 6th gear. So right now it's in neutral. Okay, let me see. That's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. You know what? Maybe that has to be 6th right there. But she ain't going no more. All right. Now we're going to rotate. You're almost better. Sometimes I think I've been better off just to take the rear fender off. Okay, it must have been, they both moved, but I think I got the rear one up. Now, if I could find my little straw or something I could stick in there. Okay, I'm going to do that again just to make sure I got the rear one up. So, okay. Now, get something. What I'm using, this is a an artist's paintbrush. You can just stick it in there, and you can feel the top of the piston is at its highest point in here. Now I'm going to take a flat blade screwdriver, and I'm going to take my keepers off. Set these out of the way. Then I made these little things out of a rubber band and paper clip that's going to hold these pushrod tubes up. And that's the back cylinder we're doing. Okay, so that breaks loose. You know, well, let me get the other one before that thing breaks loose and ricochets in my face. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to try to get you guys a close-up of these two push rods. All right, so you're going to keep your eye on these two push rods here. I'm going to rotate the rear wheel just a little bit, and I'm going to make these go up and down. Now I'm going to do that without causing that piston to go down. So I'm going to just like finagle the rear wheel just a little bit, just like clockwise and counterclockwise, maybe eighth of a turn both ways, because we want to make sure these are both going up and down. So, all right. Guys, I need my glasses, man. I got my glasses in back of the tablet here propping it up. I can't see a thing without my glasses. All right. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me move you guys closer. Maybe I could just look at the screen, because I can't see the tablet, or I can't see my push rods at all. Okay, so we're looking at these two right here. And that light's playing havoc with me. That light's murdering me. Instead of buying this, guys, I should have bought some kind of an articulating light. I'll never learn, boy. Alright. See how they're going up and down? That means they're both closed. Now these should be able to turn, and they're not. So I got these are actually too tight. Anyway, so it's good I'm doing this over. I have to honestly say, guys, that Loctite does the job. So these are both 7/16. That little one there is a 1/4 inch. And man, is that on good. Wow. I'll tell you what, I don't think there's any chance of this coming off. I mean, I could always heat this up. Whew. Wow. I can always heat it up a little bit to loosen the Loctite, so this is going to take me a while, guys. Alright, I'm going to heat the Loctite up just a tad. Try not to burn nothing else. One Mississippi. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi. Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi. All right, let's see what that does. Well, yeah, that definitely helps. I loosened up quite a bit, guys. Seven, 8. I'm going to turn this down about 20 times because I want to make sure I get this lock nut out of the way. All right, there, we brought that down a considerable amount. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put play in this push rod, and we're going to basically start over. Not too hot. It actually is still hot. Okay, that's getting loose now. You know, I don't know if I'm going up or down with this thing here. Feels like I'm because I'm going counterclockwise. It should be winding it up. Feels like I'm running into tension. I think I'm running across the yeah. Okay, we put lash in that. All right, now we're going to take that lash out. I think I was just running across the thread locker, guys. All right. Now, see, there's no more valve. There's no more play in that push rod. Okay, now I already painted a white mark on that. You're gonna do that because you want to use that as a reference. We're going to turn the adjuster around 4 times. Okay, that's 1. Two times. Three times. That's 4 times. Now I'm going to give this 20 to 30 minutes to bleed down. Then I should be able to turn the push rod I should be able to turn it around by hand with my fingers. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing to the inside one here. So actually, I can move the inside one, but we're going to do that one over anyway. Okay, now I'm going to try to put some slack in this push rod, guys. Let's check her. Now, go a little bit more, I think. I can feel myself. I'm running into the thread locker now. Now I got to bring my my lock nut down more. All right. I got valve lash in that. Now we're going to take the play out of that push rod. See, let me show you that again to you guys. Take the play out of that. Boy, my hand's going numb, guys. Okay, now there's no more play in that boy. Now, since I don't have a white mark on there, we're going to put one on with my white paint. A word of advice, go get yourself a white marker. Now I'm going to put it on that adjusting bolt there, because that's staying put basically, because I got Loctite on that boy. Okay. We're going to count. Four turns. That's one turn. I got to get feeling back to my hand, guys. Hand going numb, man. You know, I forgot how many damn turns I'm making. Start over. Oh my God. Guys, I'm going to take a breather. All right. I put play in the push rod again, and I took it out. So okay, now what we're going to do is my lock nut was spinning a little bit, so we're going to have to put the marker on that adjuster, and I have to make sure I don't rub it away. So we'll put that high up as we can get it. I'm not doing these two today. I'll do the front ones tomorrow, because I just came home from work probably about an hour ago, and but I will come back down here in 30 minutes to see if these things are proper. So all right. That's one turn. Two turns. That's three turns. All right, guys. That's four turns. Whew. Or count 24 flats. A flat is one side of that adjuster. Okay, now we're gonna see, this one here is already cool and copacetic, because what they're supposed to do is you're supposed to be able to turn these push rods by hand. We're going to let that bleed down for half an hour, and then I'll come back. All right, guys, it's been about half an hour. So that turns easy. Now, all we're going to do now is, you don't have to put thread locker on these, but I am. All right, what we're going to do is, with my little artist paintbrush here, and these adjusters, we're going to turn them back up. Or excuse me, not the adjusters, the lock nuts. Okay? These nuts that are right below that redness, those are the lock nuts. Those got to go all the way up. And these two will be done. Then I'm going to repeat the same process for the front. Let me get that little magnet the heck out of there. Okay, the lock nuts are thread lockered in. I use red thread locker, and they're tightened up. That one's done. Now if you notice how my my tube slid down, this is what I did before, guys. My tube slid down and I put my keepers just in like that. So let me find my two keepers. And we got our clip, or I call them keepers. And you know what? I'm going to get down on my back because I want to make sure these go in right. That one doesn't seem right. All right. And there we go. Those boys are in good. Front ones the same way, guys. For the front ones, I'm going to loosen my my rocker box top Allen head. This little guy right up here, so I can have somewhere to put my rubber bands on. We're going to take these off first. Then I have to rotate the wheels so I can get the front piston to top dead center.